Hello everybody and welcome back to BeauJack Plays. I'm here at Fort Calvin with some more What Remains of Edith Finch. This game has actually got me very interested in what's going on. That scared the living shit out of me.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Alright. This is your grandfather's? What? Just unhook this here.
And that he never talked about him.
So we're gonna move right along here. Bookcases. That's funny. Try that again. Yeah, I knew that was happening. The secrets are real. I don't really want to leave this room yet though, because I haven't... Alright then. No, don't make me leave. Oh, okay. I'm about to say, I don't want to leave yet. So much stuff I haven't figured out yet. Like, who is this asshole? Dude, that's awesome.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
I guess not. Oh, dude. He has a command center. That's fucking sweet. What are you?
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, so I'm the grandfather now? That one leg. It's kind of hard with one.
Said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Well. Oh, okay. I see what I did wrong. There we go. Both feet.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Well, it's making me dizzy.
Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
We getting
But that
biscuits?
day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that,
Oh, I'm jumping this right here.
Not gonna tell you again.
or maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Oh, I see what's gonna happen.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
I'm going around town. Yeah. Holy sh**.
He made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
That means I missed Grandma's story. Can I go back?
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
If I go back in here, can I go back to Grandma's room and see her story? Because I think I missed it. Back to the shag carpet, bruh. Yeah, there's got to be something in here that'll tell me about her, right?
Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Okay.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Really?
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Well, I figured that out. I didn't look at all the pictures, so... That sucks. I knew I was missing something. I guess that's it in this room. Back to room Fort Calvin. Oh yeah. This is a badass room. And now we go through another crawl space into something else.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Keep the kids safe, I guess? So this should be back in the hallway.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Yeah, I know, I just saw that on the kaleidoscope thingy.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
I take it she was an actor? And that's where Bigfoot comes from. My friend Bigfoot. Barbara Finch. Yeah! Yeah, we're getting closer to Squatch, man. Can't wait.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Now, you really think she had time to do all this before she left? I'm gonna look through the peephole.
Barbara
like
was a
weirdo.
child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Why America? Alright, am I in the child star room? Yes, I am. Nice.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
That's good, because that's exactly what she was. Don't you forget it. Boy, she had trophies and 2 years, you say. She had dolls. Oh, bull. It must have been like a cult classic or something. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. She's got a pretty jam-packed
I thought
room.
about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Barb Street. 3D glasses. Nice. Bigfoot in 3D. Dreadful stories. Let's do it. Oh, this is Bigfoot. Yeah, I've been
All the
waiting for
stories
this.
people wrote about Barbara's death. I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
It's on. Well, you weren't.
Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Jesus.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
And now we know.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Oh, I'm doing this.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Michael, really? do it.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh, dude. Come at me, Mike. I'll crutch you. Just because I can.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Well, that's where he got hit with the saw.
The old fridge rat
Come at me.
and grew still.
Come at me. I'll crutch your.
Oh dear! Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
That did not end the way I thought.
Later,
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
That's probably copyright music. Probably won't be able to show this part. Come at me.
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Yeah. Douche.
And whoever he was, he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
I'm getting out of here, man.
Night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Yeah.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Double tap. He needs a double tap. How do I get downstairs from here? Aha. Why are you moving so slow? I would have rushed down there and just started beating his Yeah, of course he is.
The man had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
This is weird.
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara. At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Wow.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself.
I love it.
But I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Well, y'all ripped off Tales from the Crypt.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Yeah, that's a whole bunch of bull. I hope I can use the Michael Myers part.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Yeah, well, that's where we're going next. She's gonna have to get over it. Oh.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Milton. Elusive music box. I still didn't get to see Bigfoot. Angry about that. Give me the key. Here we go. Yeah, now we're cooking with gas. Or should I say, propane. Like so many unfinished basements I've seen before.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Yeah, that and Finn almost cut his arm off. Kinda like that starfish.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Really?
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Well, she wasn't. Wrong.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Is there a dead body in here? I bet there is. Oh, I can't see.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Huh. Oh, she had a bomb shelter down here, dude. Pea soup. Y'all wanted, not for peas.
Stories.
Tasty. Say bean or beef? Bean.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Somebody else's story? Uncle Walter? Oh, that's the dude with the fish.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Yeah.
But after a few
Give
days,
me my beans.
I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Oh, this is peaches.
Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead.
Peaches are
tomorrow.
awesome.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Okay. So I just repeating this
Even a
over and over
monster
again?
on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
It doesn't matter.
And then
Peaches
one
are
day,
still awesome.
everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Okay, enough of the nasty sounds.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
I don't know what the hell you're on about, dude. You had supplies for fucking years down here, man. 30 years and you're still... Oh. The hatch. Probably should have looked for the words. This house has more twists than Resident Evil's mansion, dude.
I know it's out there, somewhere.
Do you now?
Whatever killed Barbara. And Molly.
So these people actually died.
And Calvin.
Okay, Calvin jumped off a... You know what, never mind. I'm not even gonna tilt at that windmill.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
Break
Whatever's
on
out
through
there,
to the other
I want you to
side.
know, I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
That sucks. Bye, Walter.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
I liked Walter. That sucks.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Oh, we're taking the same path he did. Let's do it!
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Maybe.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Demons.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made, trying to bury something that's still alive.
Now I'm, like, in total darkness. It's, okay. Okay,
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else.
but I didn't...
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Walter. 1952 to 2005. Huh.
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Maybe.
But I thought you should know about your family.
I
And the
think we screwed
history
up.
You're a part of.
I get to go back in the house, right? Like, I'm not... This isn't the end?
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
She's winding it down a little bit, almost like the game's ending or something. I haven't found everything. So I'm a little upset.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
The train, maybe, but the monster thing seemed a little bit
I
odd.
think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
A prepared one.
The pet cemetery may be more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
It's funny. Zerpy, Lurpy, Burpy, Chirpy, Burpy, Derpy, and Derpy Jr. I love it.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Oh, well, she did a marvelous job, I gotta say. There's Walter Finch, Barbara Finch, Edie Finch, Sven, Calvin, Molly.
The gang's all here.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
I could see that.
She
Well,
could
you
see it poking out of the water at low tide.
went down with the ship, didn't you? Or should I say the house? Y'all were that close to the bank when y'all went down? So no problems then. Is that a city over there? Y'all are like right next to a city. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. If you find yourself liking it, feel free to subscribe and click that notification button to be notified when I post my next video.